Authors, does marketing feel like a second job? You've already spent years writing your book. Marketing it should be easy. Today, I'm going to show you an AI tool that can take your text and turn it into images for social posts and ads. First thing you're going to do is go to booktrailer.io and sign up for a free account. New project and clicking book up here at the top. Then I'm going to choose my manuscript format. I am doing the Great Gatsby EPUB. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. Scroll down here, and I'm just going to go ahead and click continue. Now, this should take anywhere between 2 or 3 minutes, and this is the screen that you will see when you are done. All right, so here I am at projects, and you should see a project for the book that you just uploaded. I'm going to go ahead and click that right here. And here we can see an overview of our book and all the data that Bookworm AI collected. Now I'm going to come down here to the bottom right and click on this little Bookworm widget, which is going to open up our chat. For this tutorial, we're going to follow the character portrait guided workflow. I'm going to go ahead and click that. And I can read about how exactly this works. So what we're going to do is it's going to show us our cast. We're going to pick a character. We're going to review the passages that character was mentioned. And then we're going to confirm a translated visual spec. Go ahead and use Jordan Baker for this example. So it's gathering all the passages from our novel, and it's going to present me with all the excerpts. So here are the character details, some source excerpts. I'm going to click confirm. And now it's going to translate it into a brief for our AI image model. Now, this step is very important because books often describe characters figuratively. Some little descriptions, but a lot of, you look like $1,000,000, analogies, metaphors, all things that AI image models do not understand. They are very literal. So as you can see here in our visual spec, it's going to translate this character into some key fields: age, gender, skin, hair, undertone, eyes, face, expression. And you can see how it got these values from your novel. I'm just going to go ahead and click confirm brief. And now it's going to prompt me to open it in Character Studio. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, here we are in Character Studio. This is just a simple UI just meant for generating character portraits. On my left, I have my library and I have a bunch of saved styles. You won't have any there. I'm going to come down here and see the list of my characters. So this is who we're working on right now, Jordan Baker. You can also see her selected at the top. Now here's my character description: early 20s female, tan, warm, all things we just saw. I'm going to deselect my style. Won't have a style at this point, so that should be automatically deselected. And go ahead and click Generate Portrait. Now, I have already done this, and this is the portrait that we got. All right, so we just generated a character portrait. We can now use this to maintain character consistency. But before we do that, we need to pick a style that we want to have our book in. So I'm going to go ahead and close Character Studio. I'm going to click on Styles in the menu. And here I'm going to browse styles that we could use to create the graphics of our novel. So go ahead and look through these. You can pick whatever you want. You can also build your own, but that's a little bit too complicated for now. Once you like a style, or find one you like, go ahead and click Save. And that will populate it in this Users section. All right, now we're going to jump back into Character Studio, which I can click on the top right here. And we're going to scroll down to that portrait we generated earlier. I'm going to click on the kebab menu and say Use as Character Reference. And then it's going to appear on the right here. And you should click on the style that you want to use, or that you just saved. So I can go ahead and click on, American comic book, click use that style, and now you should see it filled out here. By default, you should have some portrait reference selected. Usually don't need them all. I find that 2 is the best. So once that's done, go ahead and click generate, and you should have a character portrait in the style that you want for your novel. Here is a few examples of different styles from our original character portrait. We can now use this character portrait in following scenes to create posts to introduce our characters and promote our book. Here are some examples with Daisy and Jay Gatsby and some scenes they were together. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you sign up today, you will get 750 free credits, which is enough to go through this entire workflow, upload your book, and generate some character portraits.